This course is brought to you by AppyPie as part of our Academy series.
Hello and welcome back. So in this video I'm just going to basically give you a few tips on how to pick the perfect username for your Instagram account. So let's get straight into it. First of all, as you can see, if I just go to my main page, you can see that my username is Black Brick Training. It's simple, it's quite easy to remember, and there's no dots or numbers or underscores. So my first tip is choose an easy to remember, unique, easy to spell, short as possible. So it needs to be as short as possible username. So mine is unique, it's easy to spell, and it's short as it can be, to be honest. So you know it's just Black Brick Training. So it's quite short, sweet, and unique. So no one else has Black Brick Training or anything like it. And I'll get into finding out if anyone else has it in a bit later in this video, because it's really important before you just try and make your account. You want to make sure that the same username is available on many different social media platforms, and there's a perfect website just for that. And we'll get into that later in this video. So yeah, don't worry about that just now. And that brings me on to tip number 2. Use the same username for all of your social media platforms and emails. So for example, if you want to contact us, we have many different social media platforms, but the main thing is we have either Black Brick Learn or Black Brick Training as our main usernames for every social media platform. So there's a slight mistake we've done there. It should be Black Brick Training for everything, but the reason it's not is because Snapchat and Twitter don't allow usernames that long. So for Snapchat and Twitter, it's just Black Brick Learn, as you can see on the left of this screen. So it's either Black Brick Training or Black Brick Learn, just like our main website URL is blackbricktraining.co.uk. So it's just easier to remember, which is awesome. And of course, we have it on the side of every video where we have our phone on the screen. So yeah, that's very cool as well. So that tip is basically just try and keep it as similar as possible for every single social media platform that you use. And tip number 3, your social media username for any social media platform should be for life. So you should never change it. It's your brand and work on it. So for example, I've got Black Brick Training on Facebook and Instagram and Black Brick Learn on Twitter and Snapchat. I never want to change them ever. I just want to constantly work on those same usernames. I don't want to start a new account with a different username or anything like that. Always stick to what you have. Here are a few things that you should not do. Don't use underscores, as it makes it a lot more difficult to spell, a lot more difficult to find your account and things like that. Number 2, don't use any consecutive repeating letters, characters or symbols. So for example, if we had BLAAACK for black, and then BRIIICK for brick, and then TRAININGGG, it would make it really, really difficult for people to remember how many of those letters we have, and really difficult to find and different things like that. So yeah, make sure you just use like as little as possible and just try and make it as clean and simple as possible in your username. And finally, number 3 for the list of don'ts, don't choose an offensive or in-trend word in your username. So first of all, you don't want to try and use a swear word in your username, as that's just silly. And second of all, don't try and use a trending word in your username either. Just don't use a trend or a swear word in your username, because no one will follow you basically, and it's very silly. So yeah, that's that. So now what I'm going to do is show you a quick website. It's just going to really help you to find out what usernames are available and find out if the domain connected to that username is available and everything like that. So here we go. This is namechk.com. So I'm just going to type in a random username. So if I type in Black Brick Learn and then hit enter, as you can see, .com, .net, .org, .co, .biz is available. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Blogger, that's all available. All the ones in green are available. The ones in red aren't available. Sorry, the ones grayed out aren't available. And the ones like this in yellow, they're not sure. So if you can see, Twitter is grayed out. That's because we have that. And Snapchat, you see somewhere is going to be grayed out. We also have that. I can't see Snapchat on here anywhere, but that would be grayed out. I can't see it. It's interesting to also see which ones are taken. So for example, Fiverr is taken, but we haven't got that. Somebody else has that. Twitch is taken, but we've got that. And yeah, so just make sure you check out this website. It's namechk.com. So namechk.com. So I'm just going to think of another one, just a random one. What I'm going to do is just refresh the page so that we can redo this. So yeah, let me think of another username we can have a look at. So let me say Blue Label Productions. Already you know this is going to be too long, so just take note of that. So as you can see, we have .com is taken off the domains, .net, .org, .co, .biz, they're all available, and all the other ones that are in green are available. Facebook, YouTube are available, Instagram's available, Twitter is too long, as you can see maximum is 15 characters, and Vine, I'm not sure why Vine's there because Vine is no longer a thing. And another tip, you can also download results. So if you are something like a brand creator or a social media manager and someone is looking to buy your services from you and they want you to find a username for them, you can then download these results and send them to them. So that's really handy as well. But yeah, that's the main tips I have for picking an Instagram username. This also goes great for Twitter, Facebook, whatever username you're going to pick basically. So yeah. Just follow along the tips I've told you, follow along the tips and tricks, and make sure you use this website namechk.com. It's great, it's easy to use, and you have the best results. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you learnt a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.